Good morning. It is Wednesday, EIA day, and crude has made the shift. We will look at the chart and see the shift in the down market. We rallied up despite all odds to the top of the trend channel on that bear flag, 30-minute bear flag. We pulled back, and the trend indicator pulled back to the bottom of the trend channel and is sort of popping off of that. Here is a low volume node back at 42.16, and the yesterday VWAP and the CP yesterday 50, the central pivot, and the yesterday's halfback. So I do expect this to bounce at these levels. On the high side, it would be R1. Yesterday's 26. I do not think we're going to approach yesterday high. Because the reason I say these things is I'm looking at the momentum, certainly down to the downside, and my charts have all flipped over on my volatility. Okay, so I've got to look at the current volatility, and it is not looking good for continued bulls. We would have to break well above this and keep running. We've also come down to yesterday 78.6, which indicates that the uptrend is over, and it will start ranging from here up and down until that EIA report comes out. The volatility just shifted up. So expect an up and down range until the EIA report comes out, and then we will get down to finding technical levels to turn around at. Here is the market profile. As you can see, we're below the 25% value area. So another place to expect a turnaround will be at the bottom of this 25% value area or the top. So somewhere around this big box is where I'll be looking for price to come to. It's an attractor. That's your main pivot of value. As you see, the thin red line in the middle is the point of control of that value that's been extended out from yesterday. So somewhere around here, price should bounce if it behaves. Of course, we never know what crude is going to do. Here's the pattern, and we just broke above the volatility band again. So crude is just expanding its ranges. We're now on a current up path, but we're on the downside of that up path. For me to get excited about a long, I would want to see this rally above R1. I know that we see that there's a lot of positive green on the board, which is just fantastic. I love seeing that. So we'll see how long we can keep this all in one direction today. But these will change on a price direction change. So should that bounce down, because we're on the bottom side of that value, and get below yesterday close, then be putting the pedal to the metal on the downside in crude as we break through this trend channel on the 30-minute chart. And I will show you that trend channel again so that you can get your bearings on what I'm looking at. Here was the down flush from the DOA announcement. We came back to that original level we were trading at this high volume node right here on our support resistance line. So here is our lower high that I've been looking for. So this is resuming the downtrend. And here's our lower low. So to keep a downtrend, we cannot break this. We will need to turn around somewhere and then make a new lower low, and that would confirm the downtrend. So this next cycle high that we're currently in on the underside of that value area, we should be pulling up to that market profile value area that I showed you and turn around. So if this is true, here's your low volume node at 42.15, which is right here. Here's your low volume node. So it's probably going to be on initial bounce trying to turn somewhere up here, I would think. So be looking out for 42.15 and seeing if we get a flush back down. And if so, then that could be the next lower high, and then we'll be looking for our next lower low, and we will have broken out of our bear flag, and it would be all races on. And that should occur around the EIA report, right? Today's the EIA numbers. We can look on our calendar. My chart's back up. Go back up here, look at the calendar, and see the API was expecting a 3 million build. So worse than expected. And that's my car alarm going off. I've had a lot of electrical issues after the flood in Houston. It's going to be raining and storming again in Houston today, so I may have to turn the computer off again today. I wish I could get some lifts to lift my car up that got flooded out. So I'm having some electrical issues. So I've got to say goodbye and go take care of the car. And y'all have a great trading session. Thank you so much.